Hey guys, I'm Mozo the Best, and today we will be seeing the top 10 best cartoons of the 21st century. I've actually planned on doing this video for a long time now, I just didn't have the motivation for it. But now, I am bleeding with motivation, so let's move on. To set the rules, the cartoon had to have premiered in a year no earlier than 2000, and when I put the show on the list, all of the cartoon has to be generally good, so no Fairly Odd Parents, as that has had pretty dramatic seasonal rot since 2008. Finally, please don't crucify me if your favorite show was not on the list. This is all my opinion, so let's begin. By the way, I haven't watched Steven Universe yet, so it's not gonna be on the list. Adventure Time. I remember watching the premiere of the show back in 2010 and liking it. I liked the characters Finn and Jake, the Ice King, and Marceline. I didn't like Princess Bubblegum, but that's neither here nor there. The art style appealed to me and it was an overall enjoyable show. I'm not staying here too long because it's actually been years since I've seen a full episode. This is a really good show, don't get me wrong, but my knowledge on the story goes down after the middle of season 5.
Oh, no thank you. Oh.
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.
I never would have guessed that I would enjoy the show so much. This is about a young princess who was sent to the distant planet of Earth and is adjusting to life there, and hilarity ensues.
I can feel it working! My fingers are dangling!
The show's title character, Star, is fun-loving and naive. She's really in her own world a lot of times, and she's fun to watch. Then there's Marco, the everyman who deals with Star's craziness all the time. The art style is also great. I love the way these characters are designed. It really appeals to my taste, if you know what I'm saying.
Now eat your cake and mind your own business.
This show does have the tendency to have creepy smells from time to time as the characters try to stare into your soul.
Maybe if I keep up the act, then in a few years Darwin will move on and meet another girl.
And if he doesn't?
I don't have any footage, so let's be quick. First of all, the visuals are eye candy. The way the show is able to blend in 2D and 3D figures is impressive, to say the least. I love the attitude the show has going on, and everything is done lightheartedly. The world and the way the characters interact are the reasons to watch this show.
I said I was...
What are you doing with that?
Lincoln, I'm warning you. Keep that thing away from me. Lincoln? Lincoln?
Since I reviewed this show, I won't stay long here, but suffice it to say, I can't get enough of it. This show has really grown on me. This one has a boy named Lincoln who lives with his 10 sisters. This show is just great, likable characters, and satisfying plots. I would elaborate more, but once again, I already have a video on this show. Link in the description.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
This list doesn't need to be just kids shows. This is really one of the best adult shows around today. This show is about a character named Sterling Archer, who is the world's most dangerous spy. He works for a company headed by his mother named ISIS. No, not the terrorist organization. This show was made before they were a thing. It was just unfortunate circumstances that the same group known for mass beheadings and suicide bombings shared the name of the show's main hangout. The show has since abandoned that company and the name, and Archer now works for the CIA. The thing I love about this show is Sterling himself. Don't confuse my words here. He is a complete and total piece of...
What if I shoot her, Mama's boy?
Sterling?
Yes. Picture her dead in the gutter.
Sterling!
And what your pathetic life will be like without old Mommy Dearest.
Jesus Christ!
What is
He's
it?
got an erection!
He is also a drunk and a womanizer, and though admittedly those are traits we've seen in other shows, the way they're concentrated here is the best.
Looking for a pet one day. Sanjay found a talking snake. And the perfect match was made. Jumped into his arms to say, dude! What's up?
Come on, you knew the show would be on the list. How could I avoid this one? This show was full of mysteries and ciphers. It was about two kids named Mabel and Deborah who were sent to an Oregon town over the summer. Everything in the show really just fit together like a puzzle. The characters were enjoyable and they all had their own layers of complexity. This show is sadly over, but if you haven't watched it yet, just do it. I won't spoil anything for you. This show gets pretty deep. This is a Viacom! So anyway, this is a good show. Centered around Danny Fenton, who, due to an unfortunate series of events, turned into a half-human, half-ghost. Hey, it happens, you know. Anyway, there's his allies, Goth Girl and Nerd. The main point of most episodes is Danny trying to capture ghosts who escape from the ghost zone. It's all fun in the first 2 seasons, but the 3rd and final season is where things really start to get exciting. You ought to watch the whole series to find out what I mean. You guys have anything interesting to say?
I don't know what that means.
I was never really into TMNT before, but this is the series that made me a fan of the 4 mutants. In the older adaptations, I didn't really think the voices matched Turtles' personalities. Now the voices fit the characters perfectly. The Shredder has become a much more threatening villain than he was, and Master Splinter's relationship with the Shredder is tenser, because their origin stories gives them more reasons to be mortal enemies. If you're a longtime fan, then you'll likely already love this show. If you're a new viewer, then you'll learn why others fell in love with the 4 humanoid reptiles.
Where are my testicles, Summer? Where are my testicles, Summer? They were removed. Where have they gone?
An old geezer named Rick who travels through dimensions with his grandson Morty. Love it. Just love it. When people were giving endless praise to the show, I thought, can't be that good. Turns out, it could be that good. Very good, in fact. I love the title characters, especially Rick.
Yeah! I've got about 1,000 memories of your dumb little ass, and about 6 of them are pleasant. The rest is annoying garbage. So why don't you do us both a favor and pull the trigger? Do it! Do it, motherfucker! Pull the trigger!
The supporting characters are also good. Summer is a nice character. Beth and Jerry are great, but their marriage sucks. But none of them compare to Mr. Poopy Butthole. We can't forget about that guy. What kind of person would want to harm him?
Is something wrong, Beth? Oh my God! Beth!
Wait, but
Oh, Beth, why?
I need an ambulance. There's been a shooting. My wife shot. My wife shot a longtime family friend.
How dare you do this to the best character on the show, Beth? How dare you? In fact, you know what? Yeah.
Just so you know, Beth, if Mr. Poopy Butthole doesn't survive, your head is mine.
And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone.
I knew the show would be at the top of the list ever since I started writing the script. This show must be experienced for one to fully understand its beauty. The whole show is centered around one main story. Aang needs to learn all 4 elements: fire, earth, water, and air. Well, he already knows air, but he has to learn the other 3. All the episodes just fit in with the main plot. All the characters, and I mean all of the regular characters, have their own complex backstories. When it comes to the show, there are reasons these people do what they do and act the way they act. That's as far as I'll go with spoilers. Watch the show to fully understand what I'm talking about, and make sure to watch it from the first episode onwards. You won't regret it. That's it for the video. Peace, guys. I am Moza the Best, and I hope you liked this video. Well, that's all I have to say for this presentation. Bye.